There it goes. Oh, yeah, automatic boxing up there. Yeah, that's fine. I get it. That's okay. Hey, man. You know what time it is. You don't know what time it is. Are we gonna pull out the tapper tonight? We're gonna pull out the tapper. How's it going, everybody? We'll just wait for everybody to get in here and see where we go with the evening. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for coming in. Silence. Well, you know, I have not played with the Dapper in a while. Let's just. Hey, how's it going, James? Sorry, I wasn't. As you can tell, I wasn't looking. How are you this evening? Oh, you know, you sit there and you do all this stuff and the pretenses of everything, like trying to get it set up, and then it all disappears and goes away for some reason. It's like, but wait, I had it all set up there and then it all disappeared. So I had to stop the live and then I had to come back in and watch the live again, or come back in and reset it all back up again. So now I got my little. I have a little auto tapper thing that I use. Kind of gets a little bit of a bump inside of everything. So no, we'll get going here in just a little bit. I'm just gonna let him run for a few minutes and build the likes up real fast. And I got cards out and everything like that. So yeah, as people get in here, I'll get into a collective and we'll just kind of hang out and talk for a few minutes and see how everybody's doing. I know Celeste said she'll be in here in just a little bit. And, you know, I'm a few minutes early for once. I'm never really on time for anything. When you go through the military training, if you're not 10 minutes early, you're 10 minutes late, and if you're 5 minutes late, then you're actually 20 minutes. You know, it's a weird philosophy, but it sticks with you sometimes. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. Okay, we got darkness again. Oh no, too bright. Wow. That's nice and warm. There we go. That's nice and warm. A little bit better. Yeah. Boom, boom. All right, so let's just that is a little bit intense. Let's go. Helps, put the way around with it. I always forget about the lights, even though they really help. There. Oh, it's not shining in my eyes, but it's still putting light out. Because if you have it up, you texted her, oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, she's probably getting the kids to sleep. Yeah, she has a little busy of a life. No, well, we kind of texted today. That was about it. A little bit back and forth. She's normally pretty good about, coming here, but she likes to get everything set and done and kids mellowed and put to sleep and her household in order first, and that way she can come on here and not be bothered by anybody. Which makes sense. You gotta have your house in order before you go and do your stuff. Makes sense. So no, we'll see. I got the. Oh, we all are. Yeah, I'm happy. I'm an empty nester now. I don't gotta worry about it. So I have that double deck I'm gonna use. I really want to do. I think I'm gonna use this deck for. This deck, if you want a general reading tonight, I'm going to try and do a general reading out of this for somebody, or maybe I'll do a collective out of the realm. I haven't really used it a lot, but it should be something fun to do for like a 3-card spread, 4-card spread. So, hey, healing. So as we go through, we'll kind of just hang out. Ooh. How are you doing? Hope everything is going well.
Oh, goodness gracious. It's been a while, man.
It has been.
Yeah, man. Oh, goodness. Where you been at, man? It's been, what, like couple months, 6 months, 3 months? Keep track.
I took about a 70-day sabbatical,
Okay.
kind of a realignment mission on myself. You know what I mean? Make sure I was doing the right thing and I was actually keeping myself pointed in the right direction of where I need to go, and make sure you know what I mean? I felt like I lost track of myself a little bit, if that
Yeah,
makes sense.
yeah, I feel that too because the energy was shifting a lot lately too. Oh,
Yeah, there's been a lot going on.
yeah. And it's like it's slow. It's like your body's like reset itself.
It's really, it really did. These last couple full moons have really been strange.
Hmm.
I definitely want to say hi, Kai. I've, like you said, it's been a lot of internal shifting though.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? When I went through this reset, it was an internal reset of
Hmm.
everything that I thought should be believing in kind of had to go the opposite direction. You know what I mean? Let go of wasn't working anymore, and focus in on the things that were good back in my life.
Right, and that is true. You and also, yeah, you always got to put the healing work in though too.
Hmm.
Yeah.
And I wasn't healing myself. It was I kind of was pouring more out than I was really getting back into myself. So
Yeah.
I felt I needed to kind of take a break and stop and let the energy reset and you know what I mean? Just kind of let things play out and see where things go. And
Yes. Oh yeah, how was that my last video? I think it's like the Michael Jackson video that I played with the campaign. How was that?
that was pretty good. You're getting good with that thing, man. Yeah, it's been a minute since I seen you play, but yeah, I came in, I popped in on a couple of your different little lives that you do and stuff like that too. I always like seeing you do your lives. I was really surprised when all of a sudden you started doing that stuff. I was like, oh wow, he's getting out there, and that was
Yeah.
cool to see.
And also I could do this too. It's the Pirates of the Caribbean, but I still need some more work into it.
So that's a new pan.
Yeah, this is a new one.
Okay.
My old one's right here though, right next to me.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You're never gonna get rid of that one.
Nope. So this good for the soul, and this other one good for the healing. 32 hertz, 440 hertz.
Oh wow.
So I was thinking about getting a third one, which just has like 12 notes on there. So I could do like instead of like boom, 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 and it's gonna be like one on top too.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. Huh. That's cool. Yeah, I'm getting ready to take a trip over down to where is that? Dominican Republic. A little cruise I'm gonna go take later on this year.
Hmm.
Should be
That's
pretty fun.
cool. What else you got planned on going?
Just I don't know, man. I'm gonna kind of see where everything takes me. I have a plan in mind for things I want to get done this year, and if it all works out in the way I want it to be, I hopefully want to be traveling around.
Yeah,
Just
gotta put that healing work in before you travel, cause you don't know what come across with.
oh yeah, yeah. So we'll see where it all goes, though. I don't know if I'm going to stay inside of Washington at this point. It's kind of becoming a little bit too a little estranged up here in this corner of the world. Let's just say.
Yeah. Hey, if you
When
come
you're
to
living by
Ohio,
yourself and it's costing you the same amount as when you had somebody living with you to eat, you know there's something wrong with where you're living. You need to get out.
yeah. If you want to come to Ohio and to meet me, you feel welcome can too. There's always room for one more.
There we go.
Yeah, because there's a lot, some of these TikTokers and on here met me in person too.
Oh yeah. No, if I trust me, if I go touring across, I'll hit everybody up on the way across. You know what I mean? I'll come in and stay and hang out for a bit. I don't
Yeah.
if it when it all works out to be what it's going to be basically a business through my phone anyways. So as long as I have an internet connection and a cell phone connection, then I can pretty much go wherever I need to go to do what I need to do.
Hmm.
And then I can go fish. I kind of want to go fish in different lakes. I kind of have a little bit of a bucket list thing I want to go
That's everywhere.
do.
You
Yeah,
know, just bad as Washington. No, Washington actually Ohio, but certain places like west the Union, Ohio, and other places like Columbus. Columbus got a little worship too.
yeah, yeah. I don't live in the bad part of Washington, right? I'm 30 miles from the Canadian border, right? So I'm like way up here in this top portion of it.
Oh
But
yeah.
I got to deal with all the rhetoric of the other side. They were the third highest tax state to live in, personal tax state to live in. So I mean,
Yeah.
like we're like ticks behind California. It's like California does this, Washington goes, "Oh yeah, here we'll do one better than what you did. Here, oh yeah, we'll do one better than you." It's like,
Yeah.
how bad can we drive our people out?
Yeah. Do you go to Utah?
Not yet.
And if you go down there, you let me know because I want to come down right where with you. I'm like, yeah. If we all be in the hiking, we go find some caves in there. They got some other caves in there too. Sure.
Oh yeah, yeah. No, I I'd be about that.
Yeah, cause like man, they got I know they got mountain lions over there too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I got bears, mountain lions. We got wolves that are the same size as people over here.
No. They just people with costumes, bro. Nah,
Oh. No, I'm talking actual animals.
they not, that's not animals, bro. They animals in the human. Not the human and animal costume. Shoot, they ain't.
Oh, that's some funny shit.
Oh, bro,
No, man.
if they want to do that to go play pranks or something, they go do that. Go do that to somebody else. Don't put it over here. You know how the Bears be doing? They do like the shuffle and then start doing the kicking. That's a human, bro. They gotta be human. They probably watch too much Kung Fu Panda or something. But like, man, how do they know, bro? Like they come breaking the people. How they come to people's houses? They ain't got no keys. They just go in your refrigerator, like try to eat up your snacks, and then start leaving. Like what for? Like you're not Santa Claus, bro. If y'all want to get in, just go in the chimney.
Santa Claus will pull it off for you. Come on.
You say I'm Santa Claus. Who the fuck is the milk and cookies?
Give me my milk and cookies.
Man. And the mountain lions, they just like wanna they so quick they want to get you. He's like, there you go. I'm like, bruh, dude, that's not that serious.
Yeah. Not that serious at all. That's kind of a weird scenario. I don't know who that was that requested to come up. I don't bring random people up on my thing. If you want to buy a reading, then I'll put you into a box. Unless I know you like healing, then I'll bring you up.
I, hey, it's like, why you gotta be like that? But
Not you like that.
like, no, cause like in Utah, they got good views up there. Man, so romantic. You ain't hear that.
No, I want to make it down to Shasta again before I leave this side. So I'm going to go back when I do end up taking off to go do my little road trip or whatever I'm going to do. I'm going to go back into the Redwoods. I'm going to go down to Shasta because I have a campground I used to stay at as a kid that I want to go back to. And I used to go there like every summer. And now I find out that Shasta's like this crazy ley line portal area where all this other stuff. Thank you. So it just kind of interests me to go back there as what I do now to kind of go there and sit around and maybe go hang out in a campground for a couple days and just kind of see the different energies that come around and go fish where I fished when I was a little kid. And
yes.
It's kind of those fun things. And then at that point, I can head across the United States and a roundabout way. I'm trying to avoid going over any major mountain passes, but that's not going to be able to be avoided one way or the other. We're going to go over something.
Mm-hmm. That sounds like an interesting road trip too.
Yeah, because I could go down from there to Southern California where I grew up, and then see a bunch of my friends there, and then from there head straight across, hit Vegas, and then just be across the southern half of the United States where it's a little bit better. I don't know if it's better. A little bit hotter, probably.
It's a big old party.
Yeah.
Every night. No, I'm just speaking my side of my neck. Like literally Vegas, like it's good, but people thought about the bad side of it, but they don't know what the good side of it is.
Mm-hmm.
That's wherever you go, especially wherever you go. But I do want to go to Egypt though. That's my home though.
I've been getting called to take a trip across, and that's if I go across the country or do something like that. Egypt's where I'm going.
Shoot, your ass gonna be in there crying.
Be fine with me. I'll be crying with all my friends.
Yeah. No, you will feel that energy. You will feel the difference between that energy over there in this like in the U.S. Like I'm like, man, they got some llamas in there. You know, some llamas go spit on you though.
Oh yeah, like that. They spit and kick.
Yep. They say, damn.
Oh, there is a lot going on over there, but I want to go get inside some of them pyramids, man.
I do it too. I just don't
I
want
really
to.
do.
I would just want to touch that pyramid. I'm like, yes.
Just,
I just want to
just to
put my
feel the energy, just to go. Just
yeah.
imagine just that energy pull you get just from being able to, as you're walking up on it. I mean, just the energy you would probably feel as you're just coming up to it, as like walking up to those big giant sphinx and those big just monstrous things that just look down on you. I mean, just the energy those things probably put off is just it's probably phenomenal. I don't know.
Yes, cause like, and then one thing about it is like it's more deeper. It's like a deeper in the pyramids too. You gotta go all far down to see that point. It's like, man, like our people is still here.
Right?
Yes. And
You
like
kind of wonder.
at nighttime, you see the stars right there. I'm like, man, I want to take my handpan over there and play my handpan over there, like make the whole music. It's a lot to it though. Mm.
Oh man, imagine the how it would what is it? With your hand pans, the echo
Yeah.
or how the sound would carry through there, you know what I mean? Cuz now when you think back to it, those hand pans, they date back. I mean, I don't even know how far they really date back at this point, but I know they date back into the times where those areas were built for those kinds of things.
Mhm.
So,
Thank you for
kind
real.
of makes things interesting.
Oh yeah. One thing I gotta tell you too, and it's right. Okay, right here. I got some multibite.
Really?
Yeah, it's in my neck, and
Oh,
ever since I wear the multibite, yeah, it made me do like the upgrades and stuff. I went nuts a little bit, a little bit.
multi-bite.
Yeah, the ones that gives you upgrade and release all bad attachments that doesn't serve you no more. A
Mm-hmm.
lot of people talking about, oh, they not everybody's scared to wear it. I'm like, dude, just because it's like it's a crystal, yeah. The ones who are the multibite chooses you, then you ready for it. Like some people just buy the multibite, but they're not even ready.
That's true. I don't I don't buy it unless it calls to me. Like I look at it and I see it. Like this orb. I saw just a corner portion of it about like that.
Hmm.
And I told the lady, I'm like, no, I want that one. And all I saw was just a corner of it. She goes, you don't want to see the rest of mine? No, I'm good.
Yeah.
And then
Ooh, is that a spear? Ooh, I can easily scry on that too.
oh yeah. No, it's got so much going on inside there. See the
Yeah.
face
Oh,
that's right
yeah.
there?
Look, right there. I can see it. Yeah, I can see. It's right there in the middle. It's like a face, and it's like the whole body right there too.
Yeah. Body's right down there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, this thing's cool. It's
Like my labradorite, right?
mm-hmm.
Yeah. I know you can see a face on there too.
Oh yeah. Yeah. No, and I love labradorite because it lights up with that blue.
Hmm. Yeah, you can see a whole. This is like the head, and it's the whole body right here.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool.
Like,
Yeah, I love labradorite. Especially you get the good flash on it with some nice light and you get that blue that flashes down it.
yeah, and also it's very parable too with amethyst too,
Mm.
because they
Yeah,
both
I've got a lot of amethyst.
yeah, because they both have does have like protection properties and psychic ability properties too as well. but amethyst does cleanse. But you know that labradorite works on the magic. Work is
So this has a little bat on the other side,
yeah.
but it's a full piece of.
And
Wait,
this
we were just talking about this. Yeah.
yeah, and this
Oh,
white
that.
light right here.
I don't know, man. It's got to call to me. It's got to speak. It's got to be weird. This. What is my latest? It's been so much. Like this one, I stared at this for about a day and a half. And the backside's
Let me see it. Make the screen bigger. Can you see it far right there, far away?
So I re-expand myself back out.
Okay, let me see what I can see here. Oh, I can see a lizard in
Yeah,
there.
there's a list. Yeah, right down.
Yeah, right there in the middle.
Yeah. And then this side, it's a blown out crystal on this side.
Yeah. Ooh.
Yeah, I stared at this thing for about a day and a half at my little brother's shop, and like, all right, I'll take it.
Mm.
All kinds of fun stuff. Oop, that's not the right spot. But yeah,
Is Kyle coming
it's
up?
been cool. What's that?
Oh, I was asking Kyle, are you coming up?
Not sure. Hi, Lisa. Hi, everybody. We'll get to it here pretty quick. We're just having a quick conversation and talking.
Mm. Oh yeah, do you still got them shadow work cards?
Oh, yeah.
Oh man, I still don't forget that day that happened. I'm like, oh, let's put out some shadow work cards. Okay, this one you need to work on. And this one you need to. Hey, shoot, I need to do that to everybody. It's like if somebody want to do some things, say, oh, I'm gonna put out the shadow work cards, huh? This with this, this one need this. I know that's like, it's basically give them a lesson though.
More or less, yeah. You're teaching people. So the shadow work cards, you can teach people what is bad inside of their life that they need to stop doing, and you can also at the end of it you can pull another card for them of what it's going to do for them in the end too. So it's
Oh,
a multi-layer read,
so it's like a psych. Yeah, it's pretty much considered like a psychic thing.
more or less, yeah. Because I do that, and then I have another deck that's like a kind of more of a real life, you know, a what's the tea deck mixed with a true crime deck, where it's kind of like a well, here's where it happened at, and here's what you really need to fix, and yeah,
Yeah,
it can go. I can
it
get pretty deep.
it's like you start getting the deep. I'm like, bro, I'm like, oh my goodness. It's like, oh man, somebody pissed him off. We go put out the shuttleworth cards on you. That's pretty
Oh
funny
yeah,
though. Hey, you want to hear my poem?
sure.
Okay.
And then I'll do
I
a collected.
I saw no way the heavens were stitched. This short hunted poem imagines the universe as a fabric stitched together. The speaker perspective shifts when the earth reverses her hemisphere, opening her to her deep connection with the cosmos.
Try and do your class stuff.
And my second one is the sexist poem evokes the night sky as a living, dancing entity. The stars suck up the speaker into their great dragon of night, merging mortal life with the cosmic energy.
Hmm, I like that. I don't know why it's not letting you come up, Kai. Let me see if there's something.
Make me as a moderator, I can easily do that.
I got other mods in there, but she's requesting to come up, and request isn't even coming through. So I wonder if I need to set to.
believe you gotta put her. You gotta give her full power.
Oh, hold on. Does that open it up? Before, I never had to do anything like this to bring more than 2 people up. Normally, it just lets the people come up.
I think you have to hit the request one more time.
Let's see. Yeah, it says she's been invited. Oh, she needs to go. Okay, it's her.
Oh, okay.
It's her. That's fine. I kind of was wondering. Boom, boom, boom.
It says it needs to get permission from the camera. Let me know the setting. I don't know. It don't does that to everybody.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
Yeah, it is.
All right. I wonder. I won't try that one. Cry it off.
I might give her the we could do the light language and see what happens because everybody light language.
Yeah, she does the light language. My friend Lisa did the light language. Sometimes your guys' light language sends me into downloads.
Especially me.
Crazy downloads.
Especially because when I was doing a light language with my friends at the Reiki share, like there's one of them do light language as well. When my friend Charlie did his light language, the wind was blowing differently, like blowing. And when I do my light language, the wind came out of nowhere, had a big whoosh.
That's crazy. So I was watching a thing on a drum circle that was going on, and there was no wind going on in the area, but there was this bush. And when they got into it and really got going, you watch the bush sit there and get blown around by the wind and move with the wind. It's kind of it was weird. It's like, that's kind of a strange thing. What's going on? Is it not?
Greetings.
Hi, Celeste. Long time. I was like, oh, that's a weird. So. Ooh. Let's do.
Well, I gotta move up here. I'm gonna move it up here. I play the handpan. Is that okay with you?
What's that? Yeah, you can play a song.
Okay. Okay, I'm just making
Um,
sure. I always ask the host permission before I go even further. Because I did learn some new stuff on here too while I've been
yeah.
practicing. Hey, I watch too many. Okay, I listen to many rap music. Okay, there's a lot of like literally. I'm just like just be creative. But usually I'm supposed to go to do this on like all the way up and then go back all the way down.
Yeah.
Cause this is like the groove is so addicting. So I add this and then mix up with the beat go with it. Let me see. I'm gonna put my middle finger like this. Okay. Hold on. I can't even do it yet. So I was how to do a middle finger, dum, dum. Middle finger, dum, dum. Okay. Dang, I can't do it yet. Or I could do this, like boom, boom, okay. Like you can hit the outside too. You can knock, slap. Anything else you want to know? You can buy the headband too. It's like this costs like $100 some dollars, $200 some dollars on Amazon.
Hey.
Big old.
Thank you, Lisa. That's crazy. Why do I get that crazy echo?
Is that echo?
Yeah, a little bit of an echo.
Okay.
Keeps coming back through just a little bit.
All right, here. I just had to turn my phone down a little bit. That's what it
Okay.
caused because it was too light. It was too loud. I turned my volume up on my phone. That causes the echo.
I was wondering what it was. So, no, I appreciate you coming up, man, hanging out. But I'm gonna do a quick little collective. If you want to hang out, you can.
Okay, we had a little party with some
Yeah,
chips.
completely and totally up to you. I don't object. Just so
Hey,
everybody knows, if you want to do a reading, I do the readings for you guys. I do have an offer going while I have my lives going. Of course, I'll always give a little bit of a discount while the lives are running just because it is a live reading at the time. But if you look at the links inside the bio, of course, you can always go in there, look at the website, figure out what you want. If you're a subscriber, I don't have any, but if you are a subscriber and you want a reading, I'll give you a discount on every reading you want. If you're a subscriber, you kind of get access a little bit faster to everything that goes on. If you want a reading, right now, since I am live, if you want a full reading right now, my regular price, I have it set at 50, so I'll do a regular reading for 40. I'll do a mini reading for 30. Okay, and if we do a full reading, I'm going to give you probably 2 to 3 decks. If you do the mini reading, I'll give you at least 2 decks. So I'll make sure that we get everything worth it and worked out for you guys. I do past life readings. I do shadow. I do a general reading. I specialize probably more so in past life and shadow works reading. The general life readings I'm pretty good with too, just because that's a pretty natural flow for people. So just want to let everybody in, let you guys know. If you want a reading through the gifting portion of it, if you want to gift me through TikTok or whatever it is, the little Thor's hammer up there, that's 1,500 coins or something like that. I'll give you a mini reading or a 5-card reading for that one. So if you want to do it that way, if not, it's Bobcat Ben. I have Cash App, I have Venmo, I have PayPal. It's all right there. If you're going to use the Bobcat Ben, I think you can do that through PayPal. If not, then just Cash App and Venmo. Preferably Cash App if you can. Just because Venmo, I don't know where my card went. I'm not sure what happened to it.
Is that okay? I can say something too,
Sure.
because this is my business account as well. So, guys, so if y'all want a Reiki healing session done, you want to get booked, let me know, and I won't charge as much. So, if y'all want a healing session, y'all can, where to find me, and y'all can Apple Pay me. That's the only thing. I don't use Cash App though, so Cash App used to be my thing, but not anymore. I just want to start something, new for the flow.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yes, indeed. And and I just got home, so I might eat me some ice cream and watch me a movie. So I'm
There
about to
you go.
disappear. It does
I
sound good though.
appreciate you coming up.
Yeah, I'll just keep you company as
Oh, yeah.
always. I don't
It's
want to
always a
leave you
pleasure,
hanging.
man. I
Yes,
appreciate you.
indeed. Oh, my pleasure, family.
Have a good man. I'll drop you down.
Toodles.
All right. So, thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for showing up. More rain coming. So, go ahead and do a quick collective for everybody here. Thank you guys for hanging out. I do enjoy his handpan. I love his music. It's always really good. That's a very talented man. And he is really good at his Reiki stuff. He does a lot of sound healing and stuff along those lines for people. Oh. Night of this. Ooh, now it is quiet. All right. Come on now. I don't know if you guys. Nice little bump. Um, James. Thank you, James. That hammer thing's pretty cool. I'm glad I looked up and saw that. Dun, dun, dun. All right, James, you'll be up. Let me do the collective first, and then I'll bring you up, okay? You can come hang out since you did that. All right. So, where I'm at. Okay, we're doing a collective. So we have the Knight of Discs and the Queen of Cups for the whole cards. 1, 2, 3. Oh, we got a bunch of hands tonight. Wow. All right. So we got choices here, right? So you have, like I said, the Knight of Cups or the Knight of Discs, which is a gourmet chef, so getting fed good information. Then you have your Queen of Cups, so that's being balanced inside of your emotions and your feelings. Then they end up pushing out the Hierophant for another hand with the Ace of Wands. So a Hierophant, so that's just somebody that you're a Hierophant, like it would be your priest or an apostolic or somebody you're getting good information from, somebody that's seen a lot, done a lot, has a good hand or a good working on how everything works or how it's going to go, to the Ace of Wands, so they have the great ideas, so they understand what they need to do and how they need to put that information out. That's why that one works. But then the third hand that came out is the King of Wands in reverse. So somebody that maybe doesn't quite get what they need to do, because that's why they have the Three of Pentacles, because they're not willing to embrace the changes that they need to make or to collaborate with the people they need to collaborate with. So that's why they're kind of stuck in this area, right? Because they don't want to collaborate with the person, so that's why they're kind of getting stuck in a solo run on their own. But the universe, then you get the universe, the strength card to the Eight of Cups, right? So the universe knows what everybody needs to do. They know that you guys have the strength for what you need to do and how you need to do it. They're probably showing these people the different opportunities that they have in front of them. They just can't quite figure out which way they want to go. Almost like they need to take a look back into the past of what was making them happy before some of these different things came along, before maybe they turned into a different thing or they decided to walk down a different path than the path that they were really needing to go down. It's kind of the way, because it all kind of transgresses down to a page, right? Because you go from the universe to a strength card down to a page. And then even pushing this way, you have these people that are stuck over here on the side. So it's almost like a group of people that need to come together to collaborate in order to turn this Page of Pentacles around, right? Or to see the fruit of what needs to go on, to find the happiness that they used to see there. It's the Six of Cups. They're calling it pleasure. But we all know the Six of Cups is familiarity and family and friends and nostalgicness and, finding the people you're meant to be with. I mean, look, because you have 8 cups to 6 cups, right? And then you have 2 Arcana cards. You have the Strength card and you have the Universe card, right? Because we all know that the universe has all the strength that we need, and we have all the strength inside of ourselves. So, because it is about that standing on your own. What? Don't drop the hammer. Because, what do we get? Yeah. You just need to make the decision for what you need to do. Embrace the changes that you have to make because you're already battle tested. You've already done the test of what you need to do. You understand where you need to go. You just need to embrace whatever you need to embrace inside of this new moon or the full moon or whatever moon, or even inside of this change you need to do inside of yourself. Kind of a crazy thing because it's time to come out of your hermit mode and stop hiding. I think they're kind of telling on me, guys, to tell you very honestly. Yeah. Because if you don't come out of your hermit mode, you're not going to find your pentacles. See? To the Two of Pentacles. They're telling on me. Just kidding. A little bit. A little bit. A little bit. All right. I'm pretty sure. Lisa, did you want a reading too, or are you just... I know you love the gift. Unless you do want a reading, it's been a while. I've never done a live reading with you. We've always done ours off on the side. James, so for the Thor, let's go with the Realm deck. We'll give him the gold edition stars. Okay. I had to ask. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, I appreciate you. You know that. Try to make stops through for everybody. How are you? I appreciate you. You know that. Hi, Spindrift. All right, James. Thank you for the Thor's hammer, sir. I do appreciate that.
You're welcome.
All right, so you're gonna get the gold deck. You're getting the realms. So, all right. So let's call in James's angels and ancestors and see what kind of message that they have for him tonight. This is for him. Take what resonates. Please don't try to make anything fit. If it does resonate with you, then you're meant to hear the same message, or there's certain parts of it you're meant to hear too. So, but here we go. Five cards, please. Hmm. 42 on the bottom. Okay. So the first card we got were the werewolves. So that's card 37. So the werewolves invite you to connect with the energy of the moons, tune into the cycles, be mindful of what you need to release and what requires your attention. First, you must see the truth and be aware. It's time to recognize the clutter in your life, both physical and emotional. What you're holding back by clearing the way. What you're holding back by clearing the way of excess. You create a space for what truly matters, allowing you to align with your desires and manifest with clarity and purpose. So what it's trying to say is right now at this point you probably have something going on. You need to look at what's going on inside of your life. There's something that has you probably... I won't get into that. Let me finish the rest of these cards and then I'll put this all together. So you have the Cosmic Witch. Okay, so that's another one that's reminding you, don't place limitations on what you can or cannot do. Believe in yourself. Then you get the Limerence. And the Limerence, live in perfect harmony with all your... Okay, I see how this is going to read. Okay. All right. I'll keep showing you the cards, but I understand how this reads out now. Now you get the Mystic Angelic Stars. Or Angel Stars. And then you get the Incarnated Angel. Okay, so each one, okay, these are realm cards, right? So they don't really kind of read like your typical tarot cards, but they do tell a story inside of these things. So how it's telling the story for what's going on, it's telling you right now that you need to... Like a werewolf, people consider a werewolf to be kind of almost like a shapeshifter, you know what I mean? Or a difference maker, or, somebody... I think I pulled the same similar card with you or somebody else. But something inside of your life right now is causing you almost to have like a dual personality, right? You need to figure out how to recenter yourself back in to being more aligned inside of... get your heart and everything realigned back inside, almost to get yourself to this angelic state. And even if it takes kind of getting back into more of a meditational state, or getting into... This almost like represents like a meditation to almost communicate back with your ancestors, or communicate back with your angels, to kind of figure out what's calling inside of your heart, right? Because if you look, there's hearts glowing everywhere. So there's something inside of you that wants to come out that you're not letting come out. It's something that you're holding back from. Almost like your divine calling you're holding back from. Because this was the final card that came out, right? And you go from like 37, 45, 29, 17 to 0. Almost like it's a countdown coming through. Once you figure out how it wants to align for itself, almost like your ancestors are going to be telling you how to do it, you just have to figure out a way to get back to talking with them again, or maybe you need to recommunicate with them again. That's why you kind of see the storm in the background with the clouds behind her. Like one side's kind of like a transition from the light to the dark over, you know what I mean? Trying to find the peace inside of everything. Because if you look at the very end of it, I mean, it just comes out to this beautiful angelic card of just a person standing there in their glory. I mean, tarot doesn't hold a gender to any side, one or the other, masculine or feminine, when you're looking at these cards. So a divine truth, even if that's just a divine connection inside of yourself, connecting back to your ancestors and your angels. I kind of want to read on 37 for some reason. The moon cycle is a powerful influence on you. Just as werewolves are affected by the lunar phases, you are being guided to use this time to release and let go of what no longer serves you. This is an opportunity to confront and shed the fears or insecurities, making space for an empowerment and renewal. Elevate what you need to be cleared for your life, whether physical clutter, emotional baggage. Embrace this period of transformation. Know that this is a clearing process that will pave a way for a more authentic and empowering version of yourself. Ha! Ha ha ha! I didn't need to read the book. I told you that. No, I'm just kidding. The book just kind of confirmed what I said. Sorry. That was just kind of me being a jerk.
You're good.
That's just funny, though. As I put that all back together, then I read the book, and it's like, yeah! No, it's kind of a confirmation. Thank you, Lord. I'll never say that it was me doing it myself. But that's funny. So, yeah, I don't... Is there something that you're holding yourself back on that you feel you need to be doing right now, or a different... I don't know. Maybe that's something you need to start asking yourself and talk to me later about it.
I mean, I'll definitely talk with you later about it. But yeah, there's another side to me that I've been trying to regress or to get away from.
Okay. Yeah, I understand. Like I said, if it's something you want to talk to me about later, I completely understand. I don't like to divulge people's information. So, as you can tell, I was like, whoop, I kind of felt it. I was like, all right, we're down that path. But I don't want to leave you on that kind of a sad note. So we're going to get a happy... What animal? Yeah, let's do an animal spirit card since you did Thor's hammer. This is my other favorite deck, honestly. The artwork in it is just beautiful. All right. What do we have for animal spirit cards for them? So the Three of Swords and the Ace of Swords. So the Three of Swords is talking about moving through life without, like, is that really what I want to say? Like, you need to release, almost like you know what you need to do, right? It's like you have this great idea, and you know how you need to hold the sword, and you know what you need to do. You just need to figure out how to get yourself around whatever the blockage is. It's not going to let me get away from it. So you know what you need to do, right? And you know once you do it, you're going to be this gorgeous swan that's going to be able to hold the sword and do what it needs to do, right? You just need to figure out how to get past the three little barriers that you have coming your way, or the three little things that are holding you up, or whatever it is that it is. They're not going to let it go. So I'm just going to leave it alone because obviously they're like, no, let's just pry in on this a little bit more. It's like, no.
I'm so done, bro. There's three concepts to what's holding me back. Exactly three. So it's weird that you chose that card.
That was funny. No, that was not me. Spirit flipped those cards out of my hands for you to be able to see and hear. So obviously we're keying in together and we're good. So you understand what you need to do, and understand that you can get a hold of me. DM me and we'll talk. If we need to do a video conference call, we'll do a video conference call off on the side where it's just the two of us. So
okay, I definitely appreciate it.
You let me know. When you go in there and look at my website, you can book up your times and everything like that. If it has to be on a Saturday or Sunday, just set the time within a couple days so that way I know. And if it's during the week, it's normally after about 6:30 when I'm available. For now. But for now, I want to disconnect from you, sir. I want to thank you for allowing me to do that. And I want to thank you for the gift, of course. I always appreciate it.
Absolutely appreciate you.
Not a problem, my friend. If you want to, you can hang out up here on the box, or if you want to go back down in the comments, you just let me know, whatever you want to do. And we'll just see what else is going on. We got 3 of us in here. We lost Kai, it looks like. I think she was having problems with her app. I don't know. My guides told me to start drinking more alkaline water. I don't like it. Tastes good, but damn. You guys tell me. Hi, baby. Going to grab water. It has antioxidants in it, so I guess that's good for me, right? Thank you, baby. Oh, you coming to rub it out? Rub some energies out. Oh, you like that, Dick?
Yeah, that's twice you pulled the werewolf card having to do with shapeshifting. Last time I reminded you about how I was with the Eastern Band of Cherokee Indians, and that was something that my ancestors had said was similar to some of the fashions of what we're capable of doing.
Yep. That's right. Yeah, was that it wasn't the shape, it wasn't a werewolf card though. What was it? It was something weird, but you're right though. It talked about shape shifting inside of it. I remember that now. You were the other person. Yeah, I did do a realm card on you that last time. That's right. That is right. Man, Nala is just laying on that deck.
I mean, we'll get in deeper detail, but I mean, just a catalyst of what's going on is I feel that I'm getting closer to my next spiritual awakening, and there's things that is in my present life that is holding me back. Exactly 3 things that are holding me back from being able to progress forward, and it's frustrating. I'm battling myself in my mind as well as other things to try to move forward, and
Okay.
it's an issue.
Yeah. I almost feel like it's a personal choice issue.
Yep.
Okay. I wonder. Now you got me curious, sir. No, look, come on. Thank you, ma'am. Okay, your shadow holds your power. You need to people pleasing. It seems like you need to approval is seeking. Like you need to not worry about what's going to happen when you embrace your darker side, because that's what's holding you back. You're worried about how people are going to see you when you embrace this side. Because this came out in reverse, right? So it's not you're not worried about people pleasing, you're worried about how people see you. So you just need to, it says it right there. So and then what you need to do is you need to thank whatever is hurting you. Thank the wound, so that way you can give it grace and grievance, so that way it'll help heal the soul. Welcome to having a Scorpio around. He just laughs. Sorry, those three cards seem like they hit a little bit more than everything else I did through the whole entire scenario.
Well, I mean, I'll give you most everybody in the room, or one of the people in the room. I don't care. They know. But I've held a grievance and a grudge against my mother for some trauma bonding from a childhood thing, and I don't feel like I can move forward with still holding on to that. So when you pull that card just now, that hit me right in the heart.
Yeah. Sometimes the trauma bonds are the hardest ones to heal from, especially when they're created by a family member. That is for sure.
Well, I mean, she's dead now. I mean, she died a couple of years ago. But it still causes rifts because I still hold hard feelings against how things went down and circumstances involving it, and it's creating family issues, if that makes sense. So I don't feel like I'm able to move forward with all that baggage, if that makes sense.
Okay. I kept hearing this weird ringing. I still have a weird ringing in the back of my ear. Because you mentioned that she passed, and all of a sudden, my guides are like, "Oh, really?" We'll see if she shows up. If she wants to come and talk to you, she'll show up. Maybe she might want to wait. I feel like there's a hesitancy. She might want to wait till it's a private conversation. Yeah. 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 Let's have a private talk. She's got a lot to say to you. She's woo woo woo. She's here. Um. Wow. Um. Ooh. Um. Yeah. She's crying. She cries more than you know. Um. I'm getting real hot. Like she's a spicy woman. Um. What is it? Just say it. Don't ring. In the shadow. Hmm. She's here because I felt her come in, and then she left again. I don't know. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let's talk one night this week. Send me your email and we'll just set it up. Okay?
Yeah, I got you, bro.
Because she doesn't want to do it here. She don't want to do it on this platform. So if you didn't know, I that's one of my other things I work on is my mediumship, and that's the communication with them. So she's got a message for you. She she got a message for you. And we'll sit down and talk. We'll work it out. I'll use my message deck, my deck from the light and stuff like that. We'll talk. We talk. I got you. I got your back. I got your back. Yeah. But she loves you. And she'll try and talk to you tonight before you go to sleep. Pay attention to your thoughts. Pay attention to your thoughts and pay attention to the dream. You'll know what I mean when it happens. we'll see. All right. So I'm going to disconnect. And we'll do a little, yeah. Yeah, yeah. I got you, sir.
I appreciate you.
Got you. Yeah, disconnect. Drink some more water. 911, it's an emergency. All right. So thank you guys all for being here. I've seen some people come in and out. We're kind of grooving along here. Appreciate the likes and the gifts and the heart me's. All right, I'll drop you down. Oh. Oh. Oh, good. I get all these people that all of a sudden show up and they want to be your guest. And it's like, no, I don't know who you are. Nolan, I don't know who you are, buddy. Who are you? You keep requesting up onto my panel, and I don't know who you are. And you don't have anything in your bio, so I really just need to know who are you. Who you are. Say hi first. You know? Got rules, man. Got rules, my friend. Rules and regulations. So how's everybody tonight? Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for helping me through that. No cooking tonight. Yeah, you got Mother's Day weekend now. I gotta take off Sunday morning to go see Mom. Hi, Nolan. So I don't really have anything planned to talk about. You know what I mean? I didn't really. Sometimes it's not about having a plan or having things that are organized. I guess we have the new moon in Libra. So balance and harmony. Secrets coming out again. Hello? How's it going?
Hello. Good. How are you?
I am good. How's your evening?
What's that?
How's your evening?
It's kind of exhausting.
Oh,
We've been up early since 6 in the morning, so I'm just kind of relaxing now.
nice. So what's going on, man? How can I help you out?
Just listening to you give readings. So I was just admiring your readings. That's about all.
Oh.
Just watching, and then I must have hit request by accident there. Then I did remove it.
You're good. I was just curious. I was like, I've never even met you before. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for hanging out. I appreciate it.
Oh, thank you for inviting me up here.
Yeah.
I'm from Saskatchewan.
Oh, okay. So a little north.
Saskatchewan, Canada.
Yeah. I'm right below Fernie and yeah, right?
Well, you're in BC.
Yeah, over to the BC side. I'm in Washington, about 30 miles south of the border from
Oh,
Northport. Or what's that? I forget the crossing that's right there. So, no.
how far are you from the ocean?
8 hours, 9 hours.
Has there been any like little shaking over there, like earthquakes or anything, or is that? I know some people in Vancouver said like you could feel the ground move once in a while.
Hmm.
I
Not
don't know,
this
maybe.
far. I'm on the other side of the Cascades from Vancouver.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No, Vancouver, if they're feeling anything, it's that volcano that's sitting out there in that ocean that hasn't erupted yet.
Oh, yeah,
That
that's
they've been
probably what it
watching.
is.
Yeah, they've been watching that thing for like 2 years now, 3 years now. Yeah, there's a lot. When that volcano goes off, that's going to set something crazy afire. That's for sure. That is definitely for sure. All right. Let's see. What else can we do? That deck felt off. Felt a little strange. Did.
Are those beaver felt hats behind you?
No. That's So my little brother and sister-in-law, they're into the Ren fairs.
Okay.
So they ask, I go with them and I help them sell crystals. So I'm a traveling salesman. So when I did the traveling salesman, they gave me a steampunk for my costume of what I should be. And so it's a steampunk hat.
Oh, yeah, it looks good.
So and then I've got a whole I go head over heels when I get involved with things. So this was the first hat. It was all kind of gimmicky.
You should try find one that has like a beaver pelt with it.
That would be kind of cool.
Yeah, because it'll protect you, eh?
Yeah. Now I got to go back. That's coming up here in another month. Right? What are we in now? April? No, we're in May now. Right?
We're in Taurus season.
Yeah. Taurus season. Happiness and balance. Everybody wants to be happy.
I was wondering, would I be able to get a card or two? I'm just wondering if I should go to this hockey tournament next weekend,
A hockey tournament next week.
or if I should go next weekend.
Are you going to play or going to watch?
Well, I'm going to play, but I'm getting up there in age.
Oh, okay.
I'm not as old as you. I'm still younger, but I mean, for sports
Howdy,
wise,
man.
though. Well, no,
I appreciate
you're
it.
older
No.
than 40.
Yeah. No, yeah, you got me there. I am over 40. That is for sure. Let's see. I'm going to get out the cards that have like yes, no's on them. So,
Oh,
yeah,
thank
I'll
you.
give you a. No, not a problem. I'll give you a little.
No, I live in northern Saskatchewan. I am half Native American and half Caucasian.
Oh, wow. That's a. How'd you. That's a pretty cool
Well,
mix like that.
Scottish. My dad's Scottish.
Okay. Sure, James, go. Ooh. Oh, it's just a yes, no. I'm not reading them, so. kind of puked a bunch out, but majority of everything is saying yes. Uh, don't. Okay, so the Wheel of Fortune is in your favor. You have a lot of tens in here. You have the Wheel of Fortune, which is in the upright, so you have good luck coming your way. But you have the Ten of Cups, plus you have the Ten of Swords. Strength
Wow.
card, nourishing. Don't. It's got a lot. Jumped a ton. It's saying yes to go. You're gonna have a good time when you go there. It's gonna be what you want to have happen. Um, Saying not to worry about your age. That's not an issue. It only gets better from here. Believe it or not, it gets better as you get older. Because you start taking care of yourself as you get older. You start seeing things differently as you get older. You start taking care of your body better than you did when you were younger. That's why it always gets better as you get older. Because you understand what you need to do to stay healthy. But yeah, go. Don't worry about it. Enjoy the opportunity that you get to go. Because you have more yes than anything. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, you got 8 yeses and 2 nos.
Well, thank you very much. I really appreciate that.
Yeah. Enjoy the opportunities of what you're going to see. Pay attention to the moon cycle. And keep the battle up inside. Know that you got the strength inside of you to do whatever you need to do.
I think when you get older too, you become wiser. Even when people get into their 80s, it's just like it's a whole different new opening to even connecting with like spirit knowledge and all those other things. I think it really does. Well, that's why we have elders too. You always look to them for advice because they're able to kind of just listen and communicate better for things.
Yeah. They kind of look at you like, man, I know what you got. It's okay.
And then they guide you. You get guided for. They guide you in a good way, I guess.
Well, majority of your elders are people they've probably already done a lot of the stupid crud we've already done or did, just in a different way, in a different form. So when they're coming to give you the advice, it's because they don't want to see you walk down the same path that they had to go down. Sometimes that's why people try to write books and they try to be influencers because they want to try and help people not have to bump and bruise the same way that they did through life. You know?
It seems like everybody's waking up to this awakening or this whatever spirituality awakening or whatever you want to call it.
Mm-hmm. No, they really are, and but now, so there was the awakening that's been going on for a while, and then there was the big wave with the asteroid that came through. Now people are doing more of a self-awakening. Now people are starting to realize the construct of the matrix that they're really living in, that they used to laugh at when they come across lives like mine and people doing these tarot readings and they talk about breaking free from the matrix, and they're always like, oh God, here we go again. It's not really a weird thing. When we're talking about those kinds of things, we're just talking about disconnecting from the modern media, disconnecting from the social construct of just everything inside of life, and get back to what really matters inside of life. Get back to yourself. Get back into something that's better than watching opinionated shows or anything that's casting judgment on people without any anchor or any support behind it, if you eliminate that kind of stuff out of your life, it's just crazy on how everything can change for you. It's just so weird when you just disconnect from that stuff and start looking at being grateful for having breath, being grateful for the light that's over your head, being grateful for when you fall asleep and you wake up in the morning and you don't fall asleep and you never come back again. You know, the small little things you could be so grateful for that could just change your life in an immense way, shape, or form. And
Yeah.
sometimes it takes coming across people that actually makes it resonate in your mind and you can actually take the interpretation of what they're giving you. So,
No, I believe that gratitude is, it really raises our frequency like fast and high. So I agree with that.
yeah, gratitude is it's what the world's based off of is abundance and happiness and equal energy exchange and all that kind of fun stuff. No, I appreciate the follow, man. I'll follow you back.
Oh yeah, no, I appreciate following you. No, I think too we're in a time too where a lot of us have to work on our shadow work or habits or whatever, and to help us move forward from those, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Well, if you never do that kind of shadow work to kind of balance yourself out and understand what you need to shadow work is just understanding what you need to stop doing or what you're doing that's causing you harm inside of your life that you don't realize that you're doing. And a way to cope with it, get over it, and deal with it. Maybe it's a trauma thing that happened. Maybe it's an abuse. There's all kinds of different things that it can stem from. But it's being able to self reflect on it and being able to not look at the next thing that comes into your life as that same thing again. You know what I mean? Say it's something that happened in a personal thing. The next person that comes in your life, you can't judge them by that same book of what happened in the past. If you didn't do the shadow work from the thing in the past, then you're always going to kind of hold that, you know what I mean, that other foot over that person. Kind of a weird.
Thank you. I needed to hear that.
You're welcome. It's something. It's something that I specialized. I want to say that's my specialty inside of my readings and what I like to do is help people come to those kinds of terms. And if it just takes, sometimes it just takes a good conversation, and all of a sudden people are just like, oh man, I just didn't even.
It's because you awaken people when you talk to them, give them direction. You possibly open up their light codes or their DNA to understanding some of the things you give them. You're doing what you're here to do.
Yeah, I'm working inside of my mission. I'm a Scorpio. I'm a Scorpio, and my North Node's in Scorpio too. So it's all kind of a weird thing. But yeah, I definitely believe that. I want to thank you for that. For hearing that. I thank you for giving me that bonus or credit. I do think that I do that for people, and that's what I hope that I do. Even when the people that come in and just kind of hang out, like you were just hanging out, just kind of listen to what I said, and it was just like, oh wow, he's kind of hitting on some notes that a lot of people don't talk about. So,
Oh yeah, I'm a Taurus.
Oh, there you go. You're my sister sign.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I do have to get off. I appreciate your guidance and the reading. I really appreciate it, and I thank you for that. And I will definitely swing by here again.
Well, please do. Let me know, man. I'd always appreciate it. I'll give you. First ones are always free. The next one's going to cost. No, I'm just kidding.
No, that's fine. I appreciate that. Yeah, no, because it's time, right? Energy, everything, right? I understand that.
Yep.
Thank
It's all
you so
equal energy
much.
exchange. Not a problem, man. You have a good trip, man. Be blessed. Drive safe. Okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. So how's everybody doing? Anybody else want to come up and have a conversation? It's kind of fun. I'm enjoying it. I appreciate you guys being here, tapping on the screen. 21K for likes. I'm gonna pull a realm card on Lisa. Cause I can. Because I can. And I know. I love when I get to do this kind of stuff. This is what makes me, other
No,
than
it
selling a
makes you
card,
happy. That's why.
does make me happy. You can see it in my face.
Yes, I can. I can feel it also.
Still a little freaked out. That's funny. James, you shouldn't be freaked out by the thing. If I did freak you out, then I did my job. So I'm supposed to make you think. I'm supposed to make you realize. I'm supposed to make you guys understand. See, that's so funny, Lisa. You come up here and look at. Here's the bottom card on the deck. A unicorn. And then she got the centurion, of course. Both cards of beauty, though. Just saying. Just saying. Lisa.
What? Now I want to run.
Good tone on you. So it says to release your stubbornness and your pride.
Fine.
So that way, because they're both similar, these are both unicorns, right? Both animals of these things. But these ones have released their pride and their ego and set it aside. These ones are the ones that need to work on releasing that stuff.
I know. Working on it. What? You wanted to know, so now you know.
I didn't
That
want to
smile
know.
says it all. That smile says it all. Don't go complaining to me. You already know the answer to. You already know. So yeah. This is why we don't do it live. You forgot.
That's funny.
Okay, guys, I'm not mad at him, okay? We're just joking. This is how we get along.
It is. This is our conversations. In our heads or online. It doesn't make a difference.
It doesn't make any difference if we're in our heads or we're online. We already know what we're talking about.
Yeah. Just stop. Leave me alone. Okay, fine. They're away. Let's stop.
Well, you're always on my head, so there you go.
There you go. There you go. I don't mean to be.
It's okay.
It's how it is right now, at least to this portion of it all.
Yep.
Tis how it is. So the weird thing is, I came in, right? And I found like 7 or 8 of these cards that were sitting off here over on the side that Nala had clawed. And now the deck is kind of weird. Like it just kind of feels a little off.
She probably did something.
She did. And it was that Moon Magic deck with that Urban Tarot deck that I really liked. But it's like because she bit the cards, it did something to them. I can't describe what it did, but they just don't. They didn't feel like they flowed right. They felt off. Or maybe because magician. I don't know. They just felt off. They felt weird. So they're gonna have to sit down and take a break for a while.
Nana stası ştabısını siye da sorere bu nesine.
No. Good thing I'm the only person that can understand that. Who are you texting with?
You're in luck.
I'm always in something. At least I'm not in trouble.
You're not in trouble. What do you mean you're in trouble? What did you do if you did something?
No, I
Nana
said you
gotta
said
know
I'm
what
in
you
luck.
did.
I didn't do nothing. I've been good.
Oh yeah.
We sold 2 cars today. 3 cars today. I sold 1. Derek sold 2.
Yeah, but I'm not talking about that.
I didn't do anything else.
No, you did. No, you did.
What did I do?
What was that court meeting? Uh-huh.
Well,
No. I already saw it. I saw what you did.
I had to.
I was laughing.
It worked.
It did work. That's why I was laughing, because I was like, oh no, he did it. I was like, oh, finally.
Yeah. He sent me over a meditation to help. And holy cow. Wow. Like I did not even realize how effective that really was or could be when done to that extent or to that way. It was like
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, even now it's like, woo. My whole crown's going crazy. Uh-oh. I didn't know Pisces was in here. When did she come in?
That's because she saw me live, so she just popped in.
How did I feel her show up? I'm like, what is that different feeling that came in? I'm like, and all of a sudden I looked, she liked the live. I'm like, oh, it's the Pisces Oracle. I get it now. I felt you come in that time. I feel
Yeah,
it.
she's here.
Good evening. Good to see you. Thanks for coming in.
Jeszcze no coś to, coś to, no daj na tak to.
No. No, that's
What are you gonna
fine.
do tomorrow?
What's going on tomorrow?
Yeah, what are you doing tomorrow?
Me?
Yes, you.
The morning I have a meeting with my guy to do my paperwork for my VA benefits.
Finally.
For my disability.
Finally.
Finally. I have to do it. It was told to me if I want my life to start coming back in and everything to start succeeding again, I still need to start making the proper steps to suffice away from my 9 to 5.
Yes.
And the only way that is legitimately able to happen and they know it too, is that I have to have a certain force of income coming in that's not solely based off of just working revenue from cards and coaching and stuff like that. I need to
Yeah.
have a baseline. So that's where the benefits come in from the military. Because once that happens, then I'm an empty nester too. So once that all happens, I'm really free to
Do whatever you want.
and then I can be on a couple hours a day here and there, and I can go be more of a resource to different areas and different towns and different places and different people.
Yep.
I need to go find my place once again. It's time for me
Yes, you do.
I just need to go take a drive, and at some point I'm going to be driving along, and I'm going to feel like that's a pretty big place.
You'll be okay.
Yeah. Oh. Hey, John. Yeah. No. I'll be fine. Life is going to work out. It'll work out just fine.
It will.
Mm-hmm. Like I said, I'm going to come down through California, then I'm loop my way back up. I want to see all 50 states at some point inside of my life, and if that's what I do through the rest of my life, is just kind of tour around through different places and go hang out and meet and see different people.
You'll be okay. Especially now that you're going to be free. You're an empty nester now.
Yeah. Okay, James.
Alrighty. I'm going to drop off.
Okay. Yeah. If you need, tomorrow afternoon I'm free though.
Ja, ich glaube, man sagt zu den Instagram.
Okay. Whoop. See, you're good, James. Thank you. Yeah, we will. Let's get together. We'll figure it all out. We shall figure it out. That's for sure. So, how's everybody doing tonight? Thank you guys for being here once again. Who's next for a conversation in the box? We're having night up in the box with Ben. A night up with Fakaran. Come and explore your feelings. Let's see what we can dig up. I'm scared. I'll be nice. I've been good. Be nice. Good advice, helping people out. If you're into cards and you want a quick little reading and you're new into the room or you're new to me, if you follow me, okay. Good night. If you follow me and you join my fan club, sleep good. I'll pull a couple cards for you. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. All right, I'll give you a card for the. I'll give you one for the follow. I'll get you on the hard meal the next one. That's the one that's furthest away. Is he? Oh, that's because this is the deck the cat. Hold on. Wrong deck. I forgot this is the deck that the cat got into. That's why the energy gets all skewed inside of it. Boom, 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 boom. All Let's get Empress Effect 1 card, please. All right. Okay. So you got the Page of Wands. I haven't been fishing in almost a year and a half now, 2 years. It's pretty crazy. I need to get back out and fish. Thank you for reminding me about that. No, I haven't caught any big fish in a while, and it's kind of depressing that you brought that up. Thanks. Hurt my feelings. No, I'm just kidding. That's funny. No, I haven't been fishing at all. And I really need to get back out and go fishing. I haven't. But you got the Page of Wands. But you got the Page of Wands this way. So, the Page of Wands inside itself, meaning that you're a creative and inspirational person, right? You understand how to create and cultivate ideas and get things going for yourself. But when it coming up in the reverse, you have something that's holding you back right now, or something that you're not believing in. If maybe it's belief inside of yourself or believing inside of something. No, I do need to get out and go fishing again. Thank you for the good words. So, be this way. You're being inspiring to me. I appreciate you. I love the message. Trust me, I do need to go fishing again. Maybe it's not even really fishing like in the metaphorical fishing. Maybe I just need to put myself out there more. Maybe it's just fishing to find somebody else inside of life. Maybe it's just fishing and changing how I want to think or move inside of life right now. See? Put yourself out there. You never know what's going to go on. Or you can get pinned down. See, that's pretty bad. End up with a bunch of swords in your back. I don't know, Mass. No, I appreciate it. You must have gone through and looked around. Oh, you saw my fishing poles in the back. I see now. I got tattletale stuff around. No, I'm just kidding. It is. It's all in good fun. Appreciate you stopping by. Yeah. Do you enjoy it? Been doing it for a while? You're welcome. Appreciate you giving me the follow. We're all quiet. Let's stare at the screen. See what happens. No. I appreciate you. I don't really mind. It's just a thing. It's like, it's the same thing you do as a reader when you're trying to build your name up and build yourself out there. You kind of give people a little piece of what you can do for a little bit of an equal energy exchange. A follow and a heart me isn't much to ask for a couple cards and a good word. And you return it back some nice words back to yourself from from yourself to me. That's what. Let's see. That's the last. Appreciate you stopping by, though. Slowly fails. Oh, we got almost 10 o'clock. 188, 300. Interesting. Exactly. So, how is everybody doing? Kind of a fun night so far, considering we got no moon out there. All the crazies are out. You know, they come out when there's no moon, and they come out when there's a full moon. David, how's it going, buddy? So we're just kind of gonna hang out and see what deck animal. Good to see you too, buddy. Glad to see you stop by. That deck's pretty mean. Does not really put out a very friendly message. Hmm. I'm always doing good, man. I will never complain about life. There's no point. Life is going to be life. As long as you're abundant and you're happy and you think good thoughts and you're happy with inside yourself, then normally life tends to balance itself out pretty good, man. Oh. Yeah. No. Had to take a little bit of a break to kind of balance myself back out again, but I'm back now and rolling through it. Kind of having to make some changes, and I've had to. Hey, medic, how's it going, man? Kind of had to, unfortunately enough, had to make my circle a little bit smaller inside of certain circumstances, just to kind of figure my stuff out and figure out where the support was really coming from and where the support really wasn't coming from. So some people stayed and some people went, and half the people probably really didn't even notice, to tell you very honestly. So, but I'm good with it. It is what it is, and everybody's lives are still going to carry on. We're all still going to move in a path towards one direction. Hopefully, at some point, we can all come back together again and find an even path to walk on and walk down together. Oh, you're good. Sometimes fingers. No, I understand. It's fine. I'm really dehydrated, but that's okay. I did not drink nearly enough water today. So, of course, as I sit up here and talk and do this, it kind of depletes me out faster and faster. So, but no. It'll be just fine. So, Celeste, I know you're here. And we're just kind of cruising and hanging out. That thing does look like a dragon now. So weird. my picture back there, sometimes you can see it changes. The clouds in the background will change into a different picture every so often. Because like right now it kind of looks like a dragon with a big giant tail. Looks like it's almost coming down on the side of the mountain right there. But really what it is, it's from Peter when Jesus is out walking on the water, and Peter and everybody are in the boat. They don't understand how Jesus is walking on the water. So that's Jesus standing on the water. Peter's in the middle, and then everybody's back in the boat in the storm, right? And Peter's kind of transitioning. And it's at the point where Peter's starting to sink into the water because Peter's losing sight of Jesus or the Lord or whoever you guys want to call him. So that's why he's falling off into the water. So that's why it's him gaining balance again as he's refocusing in on where he needs to go. The picture's really cool. I got it at a Renaissance fair. It's a hand painting that the girl did. It's a rendition. It's a real cool kind of piece. And you see the little evil guy in the water right there. And you see how when you get close, like you can see there's the boat. And then you can see all the clouds. So, like I said, and this little evil guy that's in the waves he's pretty creepy. I have to find that screw that fell. Yeah, it went down somewhere. That's right. That's all right. I'll figure that out at another time. So how are you guys all doing tonight? You got 3. Everybody kind of just hanging out and chilling. Let's see, it's almost 10 now. Yes, Noah. It's about that time. Huh. What? You're just loving on that rum deck. Is that the new favorite for you? Does it have one more message for somebody? Oh. Got a message in here. Oh, let's just go out of the book. Let's not go out of the cards. What kind of message does it have? That is a good thing to talk about. So let's see. It says magical people. The magic is in the air. It's time to harness your power to transform and manifest your desires. Embrace your magical abilities. Align your energies to create what you want. Invite your spirit team to assist you and channel your energy creatively. Even if you feel unconventional, your efforts will be worthwhile. This is a call to recognize your nurturing and unique magic that resides within you. Trust in the unseen. Focus. Trust in the unseen forces that support you and allow yourself to be guided by your intuition and inspiration. This is a time to do rituals, meditations to set your intentions or make a vision board. Who are you? Who are you ready to become? What are you ready to manifest in your life? Your abilities to manifest is directly linked to your belief in your own power. So nurture that belief and act upon it. Thank you. It was a beautiful painting. I loved when I got it. So somebody's being told, "Hi, Melissa. Thank you for the heart me." Somebody's being told that it's time to look inward, and what you need to change and what you need to do. Somebody's being told, "It's going good. How are you? It's been a long time since I've seen you. Thanks for coming in." So, ooh, there's something right back there. Something's lurking around the corner. I forget where I was going with that one. Got all distracted. Got all weird and distracted. Ooh, that light keeps glowing. Man, you see how light changing? Maybe it's just me. Magic people, there it is. Yeah. Trust what's inside of you. Somebody needs to hear that. Trust the magic that you have inside of you to do what you need to do. To know. It's kind of like I always tell everybody. Everybody knows that your manifestations and everything like that, that all comes from you. It all comes from your belief inside of life. It's not directed by somebody else or what somebody says or what somebody does or anything like that. That's not what it's really about, if that makes sense. Because when you start doing the work for yourself and you start looking at the things, as you start manifesting things in, you have to look at the small things you get first, because if you overlook the small things, you're never going to see the big things when they come. Because it's the little things that come first, so you can understand what you're getting and how to do it, and then you can manifest in the bigger things and better things in your life. You can't just sit down and do a board and say you want to become a millionaire and you've never done any work inside of your life before, because it's not how it goes. You can't just come in and decide those kinds of things without actually having done any kind of work to get yourself to where you need to go. And you can try and manifest in anything you want, but if you haven't done any internal work and you don't have any belief inside of yourself, you can envision and you can dream and you can do whatever you want. But until you align your mind, body, and soul all in one being and together and focus on one greater being, the manifestations just don't really come in as quick as what you need them, or as often as you want to see them, or even at all. Some people are natural manifestors. Depends on your life code. Depends on how far you look at your stuff. Getting readings on your charts and finding out how your body symptoms are and your master numbers, and figuring out your north node, figuring out when you're doing that stuff. It does suck, and the baby steps are probably the hardest thing to go back through. Um, but the only reason you have to go back into the baby steps is because you're learning how to walk inside of the same body, but a different view of the world. Oh man, almost heart wrenching at certain points. You're like, gosh, is it really worth it at this point? Do I really want to do this? Especially as you start elevating and you start. The thing you don't realize is you start elevating, right? And you start moving in these different realms, and all of a sudden you don't start seeing these other people anymore. And then you're kind of like, well, where's everybody else going? But then you move into this other group of friends. And then all of a sudden these other people are just kind of gone and they fall away. And then you just kind of just keep doing this. And you keep doing the work and those little baby steps. All of a sudden they turn into bigger steps and bigger steps. And you know what I mean? We are, yeah. Every time you're always, we're always the last person to notice the change. Nobody else, you know. Because we look at ourselves in the mirror every day when we're doing these kinds of things. And everybody else, you know, people notice a change faster. All of a sudden you come up, people are like, God, have you lost weight? Why do you look different? And you're just kind of like, what do you mean? I don't feel any different. But there's something inside of you that is different that other people see. There's a brighter light. There's more energy. There's more power. You just have a glow to you, some people put it sometimes. And that's when you're in that glow up phase of all of a sudden people are starting to notice you and they're starting to pay attention to what you say. And what you say has meaning and it resonates with people and they want to be in there to hear what you have to say and they understand that your life path and what you're doing and stuff like that. They just get it. And it's weird. It's just kind of the fun. I don't really want to call it weird, but it's the natural evolution of going through these stages of your life. And sometimes some people don't want to be the person in front of the camera. I hear from all the people all the time, I'm not going to get on camera like you do. I'm not going to sit up there in front of people. And that's just not where you want to go. Maybe that's not your role. But you're going to still support and you're still going to help people out. Some people, no offense, I never pictured myself as being somebody that would be an influencer, and I never want to be some sort of an influencer. It's if I could help 5 people better their lives throughout the time of me doing this, then I'm completely and totally satisfied with it. If I don't get over 5,000 followers, it's not going to be a meltdown for me. I'm not here for that situational thing inside of life. I'm not here for the likes. I'm not here for the followers. I'm here to try and help people get to a better side of life, help people find a better way to do things. Maybe just a different way of thinking rather than what's been ingrained to you or what's been taught to you over this time. I don't know. Especially now, the false doctrines that are coming out and everybody's eyes are getting open to what the world really is, and people are trying to figure out which side to go through or which way to go or what to do. And sometimes it takes somebody that you don't really know or you don't foresee, but all of a sudden they say something that just kind of changes how you look at things, how you feel, maybe activate something inside of you, a hidden thing you didn't know that you could really do, or something that you didn't realize that you wanted to do, or that you even knew you could do. And all of a sudden you meet somebody and they activate it inside you, and all of a sudden you're just like, I don't even understand where this came from. This guy all I did is talk with him for like 5 minutes, and all of a sudden I just got a weird, different understanding on this stuff. How does that even happen? And then you go back and you reflect on it and it changes the way you think about 1 or 2 things. There's a win. Can't change people all the time, but you can change people's minds 1 step at a time. It's always funny, these AI things that come up after you're done talking. Oh, you need to keep talking about it. That's manifesting. You need to share what you want to manifest. Don't share with people what you manifest or what you want to manifest to everybody. Okay? Here's the one rule I am going to tell you guys right now. There's very few people that actually like to see you win inside of life. Okay? That's the one thing we all need to understand. So when it comes down to doing your manifestations and you're doing your stuff and all that stuff, you don't need to tell everybody as your stuff's coming in. You don't need to tell everybody that what's going on. You just don't. You don't need to share it with the people because there's always somebody out there that is going to want to hate on it. There's always somebody out there that's going to boo-hoo it. And the last thing you want to do when you're on your way up inside of this stuff is start sharing it with people, and all of a sudden people start hating on it, because then it kind of brings you down a little bit and you don't really want to share that level of excitement, right? So that's why you have to keep this stuff to yourself. When this stuff comes in, it's for personal gain. It's not for everybody else. It's not for the show, right? It's to show that you've done the work for yourself and you can bring it in. And like you're talking about, Melissa, people will notice the change inside of you, right? When you're working on this stuff and you're manifesting, and say you're trying to manifest yourself into a new house or a new place to live, but you really don't want to tell anybody about it because it's just your manifestation. It's just something you want to do, something you want to bring in. When people are finally going to notice is when all of a sudden your background changes when you're doing your lives, or when all of a sudden you take a picture to go post. All of a sudden they're going to be like, I've never seen that wall before. I've never seen that picture before. When did you, why is everything so much whiter or brighter behind you all of a sudden? And it's because you weren't telling everybody what you were doing, and all of a sudden it just happened, and all of a sudden they're like, wait a minute. Are you not in the same house of where you used to be? No, I'm not. Why didn't you tell anybody? Because don't need to. My life will carry on with or without people. I enjoy people being around, but I don't need to tell everybody my business. Right? Just kind of one of those things. All of a sudden it's like, whoa, it's just different. What happened? Where'd he go? It's what I've learned. Because I've had a lot of good things go on this year. And every time I've talked about them, something crazy's gone on. Something weird's happened. Something crazy. So when I share these kind of facts with you guys, it's because I watched it happen to myself. Scorpio and Taurus. Yeah, I like my creature comforts. And I'm a creature of rebirth and transformation. And I'm inside my North Node right now. This is what I'm meant to be doing, is sitting up here, being a leader and helping people change and transform, and helping people hopefully I trigger healing inside of people and help people heal to get through their trauma. Because the trauma that I've experienced inside of my life, I don't like to shake sticks, and I'm not here to try and boast or have a bigger bag than somebody else. But I've been through some serious shit that a lot of people probably wouldn't have been able to walk. I don't want to say you wouldn't have been able to walk inside of the shoes, but it would have been a hell of a lot tougher for a lot of other people to get through certain things that I had to go through. I have some things that I've gone through inside of my life that I would not wish upon anybody. My moon, I'm a Cancer moon. So, Scorpio sun, Gemini moon, or Gemini rising with the Cancer moon. It's water. It's all water, man. According to my chart, I'm 56% water inside of my chart. So I am a definite filter out. Squeeze it. Nice. See? Water signs. They always come together at certain points. With the Virgo moon and a Sag rising. You remind me of my friend Sam. She's a Taurus with a Virgo moon and a Sag rising. That's funny. That's how you can tell, man, when the different people that have actually gone into this stuff. Oh, that's right, Melissa. You do have the little baby Scorpio girl. That's right. I remember now. It's all come back. With the Gemini moon. Oh, and the sad. I feel bad for you. That's going to be rough. That Gemini, man, you better watch it. That's going to be a slick tongue. Okay. I'm not sure what my dad is, to tell you the truth. I'd have to look into that and just see. I know his birthday's in December. So he's a Sag. I'm pretty sure he's the Cancer moon. I don't know. I'll have to find out. Hi, baby. My cat's coming in to check on me. Don't leave the water alone. Just be ready for somebody you can be very direct. She's a tabby. She was pure white when she was a kitten. And she developed in all these markings. She's my little bit of a recharge. Yeah. She's my love. She's that cat that everybody says that they wanted, and then all of a sudden nobody wants it, and then all of a sudden you end up with a cat. I've always been a cat person, though. I like cats. I like all animals. Rockets. Oh, he's not back here. He's probably back on the. Yeah, laughing at me. Yeah, crazy cat guy, right? No. Cats are just fun, man. Cats are nice. And as long as your cat's raised right and your cat actually loves you, they're the most affectionate animal that you can get your hands on. She's just as affectionate as the dog is. Oh, yeah. What? She's like, I'm more affectionate than the dog. I protect you, sir. Yeah, we do. Yeah, that Mercury and Scorpio. Thank you for the roses. Appreciate you. Just be ready for directness and be ready for stingy words, especially when she first starts talking. She'll sting. No filter. Scorpios with mine. So I have Mercury, Pluto, and Uranus all in Scorpio in my chart. It's really quite interesting to have. Just saying. Kind of a. So I just get to. Yeah, you heard me right. I have Mercury, my Pluto, and wait, no, my Uranus is in Sag. But my Mercury, my Pluto, and one other. Hold on. Sorry. Mercury, Mars, and Uranus are all in Scorpio. Pretty intense. Just saying. Yeah. Like I said, and then I'm a Cancer moon. So, and in my chart, literally it says I'm 57% water in my chart. And then, yeah. So, and then I'm a Gemini rising, so I like to talk. I enjoy good conversations. Hi, Om. Yeah, my sun and my moon are right in my first two houses. So I wear everything right here on my face. You're good. Go check on her. No. Yeah, I have a pretty direct message if I have to put it out that way. Some people don't like it. Some people don't. I don't know. Some guy came up today, got all argumentative with me, and I could feel how unhealed he was, and it really bothered me, and I had to walk away from him. And I don't walk away from many people, but I could literally feel and kind of see myself punching the dude in the throat in a couple minutes, so I had to walk away. And I'm not a violent person, but when people start spewing lies and they try and look me in the eyes, and then they can't look me in the eyes, and then they still want to spew the lies, then that's where I just kind of get a little, that's where the Scorpio side of me comes out like I want to walk away. I'm hot. I looked at my customer, I said, hey, Spencer, I've got a great deal for you on this car, no matter what your brother says. So when you're ready, just come inside and we'll go sign paperwork, okay? Then I turned around and walked away and watched the brother walk that way and watched my customer follow me into the store. Oh, yeah. Yeah, he kind of did. When he was walking away, I think he kind of felt like, fuck, I just screwed up. And then he comes in, he goes, yeah, well, my brother tried selling cars for a while. I said, oh, he tried selling cars. Interesting. Didn't make it long, did he? Not with that attitude. I don't mean to be a jerk, but sorry. Your brother's buying a car and it's his first time buyer. Only certain things fit. Pretty funny, but either way. I got the sale. I didn't mean to be a jerk, but when your customer walks in behind you and says, hey man, I'm so sorry about that. My brother is just a very argumentative person. It's like, oh, okay. There's my fun for the day. My other two customers were great. They're absolutely awesome. The last two deals of the day, or the other two deals, they were great. Just kind of funny. So. Whoops, went down a rabbit hole. So what are we gonna do here? That's about 10:30. I should probably get off. Yeah, because I gotta get up in the morning and get going. All right, everybody. There's only two of you left. I appreciate you guys coming in. I appreciate the likes. I appreciate everything. Appreciate all you guys being here with me. But I am going to sign off for the evening. I'm going to come back tomorrow night and go live again. Probably around 4 in the afternoon. be a little bit earlier for everybody. So I'll come on again and we'll hang out and we'll see what happens. But till then, I want to thank you guys for being here. You guys have a great night. Yes, definitely, Dave. I will see you soon, my friend. You guys have fun.